All right, second channel, we are back, and we are back with a banger of a video. Shout out to my Twitch streamer, Sloppy Joe. This man made this tier list months ago for me. I told him I was gonna do it. I didn't. Not good. But today, we have the tier list that everyone's been waiting for. Backyard Baseball. You know I love the game. It's the best game I've ever played baseball-wise. Backyard Baseball tier list going over all the original characters. Pablo, Dimitri, Pete, Keisha. We're gonna rank them today. The definitive, number one, 100% accurate Backyard Baseball tier list. We got the Twitch chat. Damn it, wrong side again. Twitch chat to the right of me, as always. If you guys want to watch this alongside with me while I'm doing it, twitch.tv/draftneckmark, or you can just watch it on the second channel. Doesn't bother me. Let's get going into this. All right, here we go. This is Billie Jean Blackwood. Okay, Billie Jean Blackwood. Getting it started off. Are we going alphabetical? It doesn't look like it. Billie Jean Blackwood. She's a mom, I think. Is she a mom? Did they let a mom onto the field? I don't know a time that I've ever willingly wanted Billie Jean Blackwood on my team. Now, she has got the southern draw. Everybody loves a southern draw a little bit, but Billie Jean's gonna go in D category. At least she has a little bit of character, but she's just not anything special. She's the mom. Yes, thank you, Pure Stormy. She's the Karen. Ahmed Khan's elite. Ahmed Khan, I think Pablo is gonna get his own tier, of course, because he's different, but Ahmed Khan is 100% A tier. I mean, from a backyard baseball standpoint, he hits bombs, bombas. He crushes baseballs, and he's got the headphones on. He's always jamming, slamming the guitar bat. You gotta love Ahmed Khan. He's clearly gonna be A tier. One of the best characters, one of the more underrated characters, honestly, in all backyard baseball. Annie Frazier. Wow, where does Annie Frazier go? Annie Frazier is F. I think Hippie Girl goes in F. Annie Frazier, she just like, I don't like the sandals. I just feel like she's very dirty and smelly, and I never need to be near Annie Frazier in real life. Never need to pick her in backyard baseball. I don't know what she's good at besides maybe quilting you something out of grass. Probably smoking the grass too. Okay, Tony Del Vecchio. Tony's pretty cool. Tony's a cool guy. He's basically the Fonz, but just for backyard baseball. I think I'm gonna put Tony in B tier. He's got, I love his personality. You know, hey, what's up, wise guy over here, Tony Del Vecchio. He's cool, but he's just not great. He's got the lollipop in his mouth. So if he was actually good in the game, he'd probably go into the A tier, but because he's trash, he'll go B. Oh, Marky Du Bois. Marky Du Bois is such an A tier. It's unbelievable. I mean, first off, I don't know what they did to this kid, but he is some sort of inbred. And the fact that you're representing the inbred class in backyard baseball, I mean, clap it up, representing everybody. Marky Du Bois is just, he's different. He doesn't really know anything. He's pretty stupid. He's got the craziest southern draw of all time. He's wearing overalls with no shirt. Marky Du Bois is one of Du Bois. Marky Du Bois A tier. Sally Dobbs. Sally Dobbs is going to go in the same tier as Billie Jean Blackwood. Now, Sally Dobbs can hit some tanks. I'm not going to lie, but Sally Dobbs is boring. The Dobbs family is kind of boring. Now, we'll talk about Ronnie in a few because he's coming up at some point in this video, but Sally is definitely, she feels more like a mother than one of the kids. Same thing with Billie Jean Blackwood, D tier. Oh, Dimitri. Wow, Dimitri Petrovic is so A tier. I mean, he is one of the classic characters when you talk about the backyard baseball series. He's got the calculator, he's got the pocket protector with the pens, he's taking notes, he's such a dork, but that's why we love him. That's why you love Dimitri Petrovic. He brings a little bit of that Eastern European flair, and he drops bombs. Love me Dimitri Petrovic, especially with, you know, the tied up sweatpants. It's a good look. Rhys Worthington, aka Toe. Now, he might be the most average character ever created in the backyard baseball series. He's a little guy, and he has a great nickname in Toe, but he's not really good at anything, but also not really bad. He offers you nothing. He's Rhys Worthington. He's got the money. You know, he's bringing the balls, he's bringing the bats, he's bringing the gloves to the game if everybody needs an extra. He's probably got the orange slices after the game. He's got the money. That's why we're friends with Rhys Worthington. He's got the money. Kimmy Ekman. I don't like Kimmy Ekman at all. Kimmy Ekman is gonna go in... Kimmy Ekman, that's tough. Where does Kimmy Ekman go? I think Kimmy Ekman goes in D tier. Yeah, I think Kimmy Ekman's gonna be D tier. She's actually pretty decent, I believe, in these games from what I remember, but she was just annoying. Kimmy Ekman just annoys me. Something about her rubs me the wrong way. D tier. Vicky Kawaguchi. Oh, I love me some Vicky Kawaguchi. She's a beast. Sister of Kenny, of course, the legend. We'll get to Kenny in a second. Vicky, though, is average. Vicky's gonna go in C tier. She's a little better than Rhys, but definitely not better than Tony, so she'll go in C tier. Maria Luna. Maria Luna's also gonna go in C tier, and she's better than Rhys as well. She's also better than Vicky Kawaguchi. Maria Luna, she's got some wheels. She's got some pop in her back. She's hit some home runs for me in backyard baseball games before. Maria Luna, C tier. She brings a little bit of the Latin flair. Keisha. Smoking on Keisha. Keisha Phillips is a legend. Keisha Phillips, top of A tier right now. I mean, talk about an absolute beast. Keisha Phillips is on every single one of my teams every chance I get. There's no better girl in this game for hitting bombs than Keisha Phillips. Keisha Phillips, day one homie, was on the teams from the start, and she'll be on the teams from the end. I'm gonna tell my kids when they're playing backyard baseball, basketball, you pick Keisha Phillips if you're trying to win. She does it all. She talks good game. She talks smack. Everything about Keisha Phillips, absolute stud, A tier. Ricky Johnson, quite honestly, could be one of the saddest, worst characters in the game. But he's better than Andy Frazier, because Andy Frazier stinks. Ricky Johnson is going to go in F tier, unfortunately. Just, he's bad. He's slow. He's not even particularly great at pitching. I don't think backyard baseball is necessarily his sport. I think he's better in some of the other games that they've made, but in backyard baseball, he's horrible. There's no reason to have Ricky Johnson on your team. I'm going to put him in F tier. He's also just like sad all the time. Stop bringing me down, Ricky. Stop bringing us down. Amir Khan's going to go in D tier, but he's better than all the girls that are listed right there. Amir Khan's just not very good. Like, why would you ever pick Amir when you could just have Ahmed? I like to think of Amir Khan as crappy Jose Altuve, like 2020 Jose Altuve. Just not particularly good, and he's a little guy who's trying hard and isn't doing anything great. D tier for Amir Khan, my bad. And never get him confused with Ahmed. Ahmed's the GOAT. Amir stinks. Ronnie Dobbs. Ronnie Dobbs also is just kind of lame. I think he's worse than Rhys Worthington. He's not in D tier, but I'll put Ronnie Dobbs in C. And he's like kind of the little runt of the litter. Everybody in C tier, they're kind of boring. Ronnie Dobbs, super boring, but he does swing a big bat. So we'll put Ronnie Dobbs in C tier. Like I said, he feels like more of the son of Sally than the brother. Kenny Kawaguchi. Oh, Kenny Kawaguchi goes in A tier. Kenny is elite. First off, the kid's in a wheelchair and he's playing with the kids. He's playing with the big boys. I love it, Kenny Kawaguchi. First off, Kenny as a pitcher, disgusting. As a runner, well, I mean, I guess on the base paths more so. He's lightning fast, and when you look at the attributes on his card, even though he's in a wheelchair, they still give him running stats. That alone, Kenny Kawaguchi wheels. He's a beast. I love Kenny Kawaguchi. He goes in A tier for sure. Dante Robinson. Dante Robinson's going to go in B tier. Now, Dante isn't particularly great in the game, but he's a great personality. He's got the popcorn. He's always eating the popcorn. He's loud. He's got the afro, which is iconic. Dante Robinson's B tier. Honestly, going to put him ahead of Tony Del Vecchio. We're going to rethink that. We're going to put him ahead of Tony Del Vecchio. Luann Louis goes in B tier for sure. She's got the little teddy bear. She's a little tiny little girl. You don't think much of Luann Louis, but once you start sleeping on Luann Louis, oh, she's already won. She's got you where she wants you. You don't sleep on Luann Louis, one of the most underrated players in backyard baseball. This girl may look tiny, maybe a little tiny. You know, she's supposed to be the cute character in this game, but she packs a punch. Don't sleep on Luann Louis, B tier. Yep, Pablo Sanchez, the GOAT. Hold on, let me go get you something real quick, because I mean, just to show you how much I love Pablo Sanchez, I'm gonna go show you two things of his that I own in my apartment right now. He was my imaginary friend as a kid growing up. That was like, Pablo, he's right here. I'm not even ashamed to admit that, because Pablo was just so friggin' cool. He's in his own league. He is the GOAT. Pablo. Okay, let me go grab the things to show you real quick. Look at this. First off, the Pablo Sanchez bobblehead. I mean, it's so nice. It's so sick. Tell me this isn't the coolest bobblehead you've ever seen. Look at Pablo. Look at this man in his belly. Coolest bobblehead you've ever seen. That's just a fact. That's a fact. And not only do we have the Pablo Sanchez bobblehead, but we got the Pablo Sanchez Life of Pablo t-shirt. I mean, come on. Pablo Sanchez, bigger Pablo Sanchez fan in America than me? No, there isn't. You're wrong. It's me. Pablo Sanchez, league of his own. S tier. The GOATs of all GOATs. I mean, it's not even close. He's the GOATs of all GOATs. All right, moving on. Jocinda Smith. Jocinda Smith's good, but I just like never particularly was crazy for Jocinda Smith. I'll still put her in B tier because she is like statistically the best girl in the game. She is awesome. She does work. I just prefer Keisha. I prefer other people over her. Jocinda though, she's an all-around player. She does it all well. B tier. I think she's kind of like the Pablo Sanchez of the girls in the game. Ernie Steele. Ah, gosh. Ernie's just okay. Ernie's not particularly great. I think Ernie probably goes in C behind Ronnie Dobbs. Like, yeah, he's great in basketball because he's so tall and lanky, but in backyard baseball, he doesn't really do anything, and holy crap is he so slow. Ernie Steele never really finds his way on my team. He's C tier. He's just fine. Okay, we're just gonna put the Weber twins together. The Weber twins stink. They're horrible. They're not good at anything. They're annoying. I mean, they're the classic, like, you know, blonde, rich, white girl twins that you'd expect to be in a video game. There's nothing special with the Weber twins. They exist. I've never once picked them on my team. Jorge Garcia is gonna go in B tier. He's gonna go at the top of B tier. He's so close to being elite, but here's why he falls out of elite. He's basically Dimitri Petrovic, but not good. That's the difference between Dimitri and Jorge. You got the two nerds, except one drops bombs, and the other one's pulling out his calculator and getting hit with the ball on the field. I mean, Jorge Garcia is great. I love him, but he can't go in A tier because he's just not good at the game. Simple. Man, Lisa Crockett stinks. Lisa Crockett's also F tier. I think Lisa Crockett's gonna go in D, just because I think Lisa Crockett, like low-key sometimes, surprises some people. But I don't like Lisa Crockett. She is the Dimitri Jorge of girls. She is the nerd of the girls. I don't know why you'd ever pick Lisa Crockett. Mikey Thomas, boogers and all, but boy, does Mikey Thomas have the biggest bat in the game, and boy does he hit bombs. I mean, he even, I think, has like what, the natural pull on him or something like that. Like everybody else, I feel like gets like the normal straight up stance. I'm pretty sure they either give him closed or open, whatever it is. Mikey Thomas, you know he's going in A tier. He's better than Kenny, better than Dimitri, better than Marky Du Bois, better than Ahmed, right next to Keisha Phillips. Mikey Thomas, stud. The guy drops bombs. Your prototypical first baseman in backyard baseball. Angela Del Vecchio. Angela Del Vecchio is going to go in C. She is just fine. She's okay. She's pretty good at pitching in the game, but there's not a whole lot to her. She's Tony's brother. That's like her whole story arc, her character development. She's Tony's brother. Brother? Sister. Hello? Hello, me? It's a sister. That's not a brother. That's not how it works. Easily the worst character in the game. What is this? Gretchen Hasselhoff? Gretchen Hasselhoff has to be the most forgettable character, without a doubt, in all of backyard baseball. I don't know anything about Gretchen Hasselhoff. You want to know why? They didn't even give her a cool shirt. She's just wearing a pink shirt with jeans. Gretchen Hasselhoff is the definition of the worst character in the game. I mean, you got Pablo. You got Pablo all the way up at S in his own category. And then you got Gretchen Hasselhoff, who honestly could go in her own category as to whoever used you. I don't know anyone who ever picked Gretchen Hasselhoff. Stephanie Morgan. Stephanie Morgan's going to go towards the top of B tier. I really like Stephanie Morgan. Sometimes she'd find her way onto my team. I'm not going to lie. She's really good. She's like the tomboy. She's a baseball player. Like, she's in the baseball uniform. She was on the cover. It's her and Pablo, like the cover athletes. I just can't put her in A tier because she's not always on my teams. I'm not like Stephanie Morgan, A1s. Like, you're seeing everyone in A. They're on my team every single time I play just regular old backyard baseball, no pros. Stephanie Morgan sometimes is on those teams, sometimes is not. Because what, we have 6 people here, 7 people here, and of course, coming in as the second best character in all of backyard baseball, the best for last, not named Pablo Sanchez, it's Pete Wheeler. You gotta love Pete Wheeler. From his speed to his power to the little things that he says. I mean, like, I bet you can't hit a touchdown. That's a legendary phrase. Who else came up with that? I mean, he's a genius. Pete Wheeler is so elite. You lead him off, you hit Pablo 2, automatic 2 runs every single game. You can bunt with him. You can hit for power. He runs the bases. He steals. He does it all, and he doesn't even know what sport he's playing. You gotta love Pete Wheeler. He is obviously, clearly, the number 2 to Pablo Sanchez as number 1. Pete Wheeler, we will be adding a Pete Wheeler bobblehead to the collection. There's one out there on eBay. Wait for the price to drop. But Pablo Sanchez bobblehead, of course, the GOAT. Pete Wheeler's coming next. That's how good he is. So yeah, I mean, chat, what do we think about this tier list? Let me see what you got here. What's up, Mark? Nice tier list. Thank you, Danny. Although some choices that were just as bad as the Mets. Wow. So this is the tier list for backyard baseball. Pablo the GOAT. We got Pete, Keisha, Mikey, Ahmed, Marky, Dimitri, Kenny Kawaguchi, and A. You can see the rest. You've seen it all. If you're here with me on Twitch, thank you for watching along. YouTube, thank you for watching on the second channel. Drop a like on the video, subscribe, follow me on Twitter, Instagram, Twitch, so that you can be a part of it live if you'd like to. That's gonna be all for me tonight. Tier list Tuesday, continuing on. We got more tier lists coming at you on the channel soon. Thanks for watching. Peace out.